Sitting out here on a wind-blown day at the lake with eating Cheetos. I'll make this video on what I think about people on Social Security. The reality is, you work your whole life for a company, whatever, and then you finally get done working, and you're like, oh my God, I'm free. But you're not really free, because if, let's say you have like a spouse or something like that, or you have like family and stuff, and then they're like, maybe they have a job, maybe they don't have a job, and in this today's economy, it's like a lot of people don't have jobs, can't work, can't adapt, whatever. So here you are sitting with your Social Security, and the next thing you know, old Joe Blow, whatever, is coming up to you asking you for a loan. Can you help me out? I know you have Social Security, so hook a brother up. And that's a common thing these days, is people will look at you as a meal ticket, you know. Give me some of your Social Security. Even 30 years ago, tell a story about a guy who's probably long dead by now, but he was on Social Security. And this is a hood down in California. You know, a lot of ghettos down there, a lot of hoodie places. Bars on the windows and all that fun stuff. But anyway, this guy, he was probably 74 years old. He was on Social Security, and they would take care of him in the place and stuff, you know, take a cut of their check, the whole nine, you know. Come in and monitor everything, give him meals and this, that, and the other. But eventually what happened was I was staying there for a while in this house. It was kind of like a, I guess you call it like a halfway house, you know. And I was probably in my early 30s. But this guy was on the Social Security, and he would just sit in the room all day. And I remember when the first of the month would come, all of a sudden it was like free reign of these, I don't know how to put it bluntly, but like crack whores, you know, prostitutes, whatever, would come up into his room, you know, through the side door. And he would, you know, do what he had to do, and they would run off with some of his money. So, you know, that's, and then you have other people on Social Security who are not happy with Social Security. They're just like, I don't get enough money, and this is ridiculous, and I'm worth more than this. But none of us are really worth nothing. And even like, if you go to a job and you're working this job or whatever, and then you're let go, then you're like, now what am I? You know what I mean? So everybody puts their self-worth on what they do, not on who they are as a person. It's like the only time that you really seem to be a person that has any value is when you're a kid, because everybody loves kids. So the kids are treated really special. But then when you get old, they're like, whatever. We don't care about you. And that's it kind of reminds me of that old guy that was 74 years old. Practically on his deathbed, you know, because he's peeing in the bottles and stuff. And spending his last days giving his Social Security money to prostitutes. So, I mean, I don't mean to laugh about it, but I've seen some crazy stuff in my travels through this life, and I guess it is what it is. So, people on Social Security.